Alright, what's going on, y'all? We are back with our third video. That's pretty nuts. Well, one, two. Yeah, the third video of this, like, nighttime ramble sesh thing. So that's pretty cool. Kind of, I'm being consistent with it. I don't know if I have to be posting every single day, but again, like I said in yesterday's video, just building this muscle back up, building up the muscle of talking to the camera like this, talking long form. So, yeah, pretty cool. I feel pretty stoked that this is the third video in a row. It's pretty sick. Well, I guess they're all in a row, even if you take like months apart, one video after, whatever. It's fucking, I don't need to go on and on about that. But anyway, I wanted to talk today for some reason. I was thinking earlier, I was like, I should film a video later. And the topic that keeps popping into my head when I'm like, oh, what should I talk about, is sobriety. More importantly, why I decided to get sober. And in another video, I'll talk about how I got sober. I think, unless that happens in this video also, then forget that. But if it doesn't happen in this video, I'll say that in another video. I can't tell if like this is too dark or it's just my the screen is just going darker. I don't know. I hope not. I hope it stays good. Anyway, so yeah, I want to talk about sobriety, my sobriety, why I decided to get sober. And honestly, it was like, I mean, it was a choice that I made. But you know what? Before I get into that, how about I tell you how long I've been sober? Because that's a good place to start with this. So I got sober April 30th, 2023, which means that I've been sober for 871 days, which is also 2 years. What the fuck, dude? I don't know how to get this. Whatever. It's 2 years, 4 months, and 18 days. There's got to be a way to get this. Is that just like that bright that like it's impossible to get it? Oh, what if I do this? If I lower the brightness, you could probably see it. Oh, there you go. We are getting somewhere. All right, that's good enough. 2 years, 4 months, and 18 days. That's a lot, man. It's honestly something I never, ever thought I would do because of how much my life was tied to alcohol and like going out. Dude, I really fucking hope that this shit... Wait, did I just fix it? It just like keeps getting dark for me. I don't know if that's just the screen or like what you guys are watching. But anyway, my life was so tied together with alcohol, and I didn't think it was an issue like at all for a long time, because like we grow up drinking, like high school. Here comes the yawns. You start drinking when you're in high school, maybe a little bit, and then like you start going to parties like as you get older, and you start drinking more and more like in high school, and then you get out of high school and you do college and start drinking more and more. But like, when I look back at my life, like I didn't really drink that much in high school. Whenever I did drink, like, yeah, I got fucked up. But it wasn't like bad. It was just like I'm getting fucked up with my friends. Like, that's fun. Play some beer pong, some fucking drinking games, whatever. But I was in a relationship after high school for like 5 years. So there wasn't like a lot of nightlife in that relationship. I was young, 18, like 18 to like 23 years old. I was in that relationship, so we kind of just did our own thing. We didn't really like go to parties or anything. But then after that relationship is when I moved to New York City and I started going out. I really liked it. I wanted to just like be free. But then about like a year or so, year and a half into that, I entered another relationship. Yeah, I'm sorry. I've been kind of staring this way the whole time because I'm like thinking. But yeah, a year and a half or so after that, I ended up getting into another relationship. That relationship was very different than the first, but there was more drinking. Definitely more drinking. Not like crazy or anything, but just like, you're a little older. You start drinking a little more. I think I was like, I'm sorry I always yawn in these videos. I'm tired. It's 1:27, and also just being so anxious, even though I'm just like talking to this camera and like by myself, like I still get anxious. Putting any form of content on the internet is anxiety provoking. Always. I've been doing it for a long time, but there's always some anxiety tied to it. But anyway, I'm gonna like speed it up because I don't want to stay on this part forever for a long time. But for me, after that first relationship, alcohol and dating were very tied together. So I'd be so nervous to go on dates. So I would like pregame at my apartment and then go on the date and obviously drink a lot more because that, lowers inhibition. You become less socially anxious. You can be more outgoing, more fun. So that's when it really started to become a problem for me. And particularly after that second relationship I was talking about, because after that relationship, I was like 27. I believe, yeah. 20. I was like 26 or 27. But the point is after that relationship, I was like, all right, you know what? I'm going to go out like as much as I can, and I'm going to hook up with as many girls as possible. And I did, which meant that I was drinking a lot and going on a lot of dates. Sometimes there would be weeks where I'd go on like 3 or 4 dates in a week. And so that meant I was drinking a lot on each of those because I would never go on a date and have like 1 or 2 or 3 or even 4 drinks. If I was going to go out on a date, I would start at my house by myself and drink two drinks of these, particularly for that around that time period. I was drinking, it was a White Claw Surge. So not a White Claw, but a White Claw Surge. Each of those it's like a tall can, and each of them are they're 8% alcohol. So I would have 2 of those, and then I would head over to the date. And then on the date, I would usually get there before the girl, drink a beer. Then when the girl gets there, then you guys both get drinks. And then, you keep that on throughout the night. So easily on one date, I'd be having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like easily at the very least 7 or 8 drinks, and usually more, because I wanted to drown out as much anxiety as I could. I wanted that out of my body, out of my system, because I wanted to be the best version that I could be on this date. And because also, going on dates for me back then, it wasn't about like finding a girlfriend or anything like that. I wanted to hook up. That's all I wanted. My goal was to get as drunk as possible and hook up. And throughout that time period of my life, my goal was like to hook up with as many girls as possible. And like that, that's not great, but I was younger, 26, I think. Yeah. So whatever. I'm not going to like beat myself up for that, but that's what I wanted. I was like, I need to have sex with as many girls as possible. That's it. That's all I cared about. That and getting drunk. And so, and I had a full-time job that I would like, that I had to go to at that time too. And my shift was 3 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. at night. And I would get out of work at 11:30. It's like a 40-minute train ride back to where I live. And then I would go on a date after that. Like, it's also, a date is used loosely here because it's not really a date. I mean, you're meeting up with a girl, hanging out. It's a date, but it's just not like a romantic date. But anyway, fucking go out at like midnight, fucking like 12:30, like, and then I would go on this date, hook up with a girl, and then go to bed, wake up super fucking hungover, and like go to work the next day. And that was like a pattern that I was repeating constantly. And I was constantly feeling empty as fuck. But I couldn't stop because that's what I wanted. And because it made me the best version of myself, I thought, and I would wake up the next morning feeling so like depleted, so fucking just empty. I would wake up so empty because I wasn't fulfilled in any way. I felt broken on the inside. I was depressed. I was drowning everything in alcohol. I wasn't learning how to really be myself. I wasn't showing any woman, girl, whatever you want to call it, on any date the real me. It was all performing to be this like loud, outgoing, fun person, which I inherently am and I can be, but without alcohol it's a lot harder to get that person out. But I whatever I was saying, that like I was just broken on the inside. I was empty. Empty's a great way to put it. And then my friend, I have this friend, Chad Caruso. He's a close friend of mine, and he's been sober for like, I don't know, like 8 years, maybe more, 9, 8 years. I don't fucking know. But he, for years, had been telling me to get sober. And I would always tell him like, nah, like that's not me. I don't have a problem. I don't need to do that. I can't do that. Like, there's no fucking way. Like, I need alcohol in my life. Like, I just want it. And there was just this one day, I don't remember, well, April 30th, I guess. I woke up that morning, or maybe the morning before, and either like probably in some girl's bed somewhere in New York, or some girl in mine, I don't remember, but I remember I was super hungover, and I was just like, what the fuck, man? Like, this is not how I want to live my life. I feel alone. I feel so lonely. I'm never going to find love like this. And I remember, I think I had a few beers in my fridge. I think I drank one later on in the evening, and then I was just like, fuck this. And then I think it was the next night or that midnight, I don't remember. I texted Chad and I was like, I'm gonna stop drinking, or I'm gonna quit drinking or some shit, or see how long I can go. I don't fucking know. And the weekend or a few days passed, and then the week passed, and then before you know it, it's a month, 3 months, and time just kept passing, and a lot has changed over these last almost 2.5 years. But you know what? I mean, I've grown intensely over these last couple of years. My life has changed like crazy. There are a lot of bad stuff that's happened too. It hasn't all been good. Fucking awful, horrible. I hit a worse rock bottom in these last 2 years than I did before I got sober. So it doesn't cure you. Going sober doesn't fix all your problems. Maybe eventually, but it's actually no, it'll never do that. But that's like the catalyst for change. You do that, and then things will over time like get better. This shit is fucking dark, man. But anyway, now, my life is a lot different. I don't go out like at all. I live a very quiet, pretty lonely life. I am very lonely. I'm okay with being alone, but I do get lonely quite often. But it's okay. Like, it's fine. I'm still growing. I'm still learning how to like be with myself. I'm still learning a lot about like being social in public. I'm going to a concert tomorrow, and I'm going by myself to this fucking... Is this shit even fucking focused? I'm going to a concert tomorrow, and I'm going by my fucking self to this concert. And I've been slowly doing things more and more by myself. Like, is this fucking focused? Like, I went to a couple plays by myself. I've been taking myself out to eat more on like little solo dates and shit like that. So, I think this might be like the most intense solo date that I'll go on this concert. Because, you're surrounded by fucking people. A play is, you just sit there quietly. I mean, a concert you can do the same thing, but like there's more movement involved, like more vibes. But anyway, what I was gonna say about still the sobriety thing is it's still not easy. I mean, dude, I think about alcohol and drinking probably almost every single day, if not every single day. I think about alcohol. I think it's every single fucking day. It's not like I think about it all day long, but, throughout the day, like, it'll pop in a few times, like, oh, fuck, man, I wish I could get a drink. Or, like, when I get anxious about things, like, how am I ever going to fucking go on a date again? How am I ever going to go on a date again? I've been on, like, one, maybe two, but it's hard. It's a fucking bug, dude. It's hard. So I think about it, and it's like, dude, like, I want to be able to go on dates how I used to go on dates, and makes me a little sad because I don't think I'll be able to, but also that's fine because I'm different now. I've changed. I'm older now, fucking 30 years old now. But, the anxiety is still there, and I haven't worked through it enough, like practiced enough in that particular, thing, which of going on dates. So every time I think about that, I'm like, fuck, dude. How am I ever going to get a fucking girlfriend again if I can't fucking drink? Because I can't be myself. I can't be the best version of me if I don't have alcohol. And I think that is still something that I need to unlearn. And while I still believe that, as long as I still believe that to be true, then I'm going to stay stuck in this like mindset of I need alcohol, So, as long as I stay stuck in that, I'll stay stuck. But I'm trying. I'm doing my best. I don't think I'm gonna drink. I don't necessarily want to. I feel pretty strong in that I won't drink, but it is something I think about almost every single fucking day. I think less about smoking weed, but I do think about it often also. I thought about it earlier today. Definitely thought about drinking earlier today. It's not like I think like, oh, I'm gonna go drink. It's not like that. It's like I just like reminisce, or like think about like, oh, fuck, man, I wish I could drink. But I'm not like thinking like, oh, fuck, I'm gonna go drink. Like, I'm not like on the edge about to go drink. You know what I mean? It's just like a passive thought about how much I want to, but I won't. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's pretty much it. I mean, I could go deeper into this, and maybe I will at some point, but that's like a really, really big chunk of that topic. I didn't get into the how, or how I maintain it or anything like that, how I've maintained it over the last couple of years. So I'll definitely go into that more in another video. This is probably just going to be like why I got sober, and then I'll make another video at some point like how I got sober, fucking YouTube life shit. But yeah, I think that is it for today. It's a fucking 20-minute video already. That's the longest one of the last 3 that I've posted. So I don't know. That's cool, I guess. Whoever watches these, like, you don't feel like you gotta fucking look at my face the whole time while I'm talking. Fucking put it up on your phone, and then just fucking put it down and do whatever the fuck you're doing. Wash your dishes, take a dump, fucking go on a walk, do whatever the fuck you do. Just sit there and clean shit, but just listen if you want. I mean, I want to get to a point where motherfucker, the recording just stopped because it went past the limit of recording, and now I'm annoyed because now I have to fucking put these together in the editing software, and I don't like doing that. I just like to put this on my laptop and send it right to YouTube. So I'm kind of annoyed about that, but something you can't control, so you just gotta let it go. So I am gonna wrap this up. I don't remember what I was just saying before that happened, but yeah, dude, I completely lost my train of thought with that. Oh, I remember. I was gonna say, I would like to get to a point with these videos where I can talk more about like certain things, or like not necessarily like how you should do this, but like talk about topics that are not just like about me or like my life or my experiences. I think those can be helpful too and insightful, but I'd like to get into more things that have helped me. You know what I mean? Things that have shaped me. Things, maybe even like topics that shit people talk about. I don't fucking know. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna go because now it's fucking, god damn it, dude. It's 1:43, and now I'm gonna have to fucking put these clips together. So, I mean, it's only 2 clips. I just put them in the timeline, export it, and whatever. But it's still an extra step that I didn't want to do. And this video is long, so it's gonna take a while to export, export, but also to upload onto YouTube. So I'm gonna go because it's getting fucking late, and I should probably go to bed soon. Yeah. That's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching another one of these videos of me fucking just rambling and talking shit. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.